Yeah. Yeah.
What? Why did they know about this?
Hey guys! Welcome back for another episode of Lucas and Tri. Woo!
Here we have Cela and Michi.
Hi. You guys have met Cela before in many previous videos.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Happy to be back.
She was in some
We've met
shorts.
Michi. Oh, the finger one?
She
Where
nursed-
Lucas breaks his finger?
She nursed Lucas back to life.
Yeah, she did. They're visiting us in New York, and we went on a trip a month ago
Yes.
to London, Amsterdam, and Paris, and we're gonna talk about it.
So here it is.
Day one.
Day one.
We got to London at like 7 a.m.
Oh yeah, we got to London like 7, 8 a.m. By the time we got to the hotel, it was around 11. And we got our room, got dressed, and then we took our first train of the day. Right off that first train, we saw Big Ben.
And it was like not in the plan.
And we didn't even notice it for a second. Like we got off the train, we were like la la la.
And then I was like,
Yeah.
oh guys.
And I thought you were joking.
No!
I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I was like,
Big
look,
Ben.
Big Ben! And then
And
she
then I
didn't
looked up.
believe me.
Yeah, it's a giant. Oh my god.
Because it's small.
I don't think it's okay. Here's the thing: when you're right below it, looking
we
up,
go.
it's like, oh, you expect like a skyscraper. So
Yeah.
I get it from that point of view, and I thought that it would have been bigger as well. But I think it gets the same from like when you're looking at it from the river or like the opposite side. Like that's huge. It's big. Like that's a big old clock. Oh, and then we saw Westminster Abbey, which was right by
Oh,
it.
yes.
We
Okay.
didn't go inside it because it was like $20, and we were like, yeah.
And there was a
fuck
long
that.
line.
And it was a
Fuck
very long
that.
line.
And then we
So-
tried to get into the cathedral. What was the cathedral that we tried to get into like right after?
Oh, there was a cathedral there.
So-
Yeah, that's the one. That like
Oh.
Westminster Abbey.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right.
that and that
And
one.
then and then from there we walked towards Buckingham Palace. That was really cool to see. And walked through Hyde Park.
Oh, that's
Hyde
right.
Park was very nice.
Beautiful, and I got a leaf from it. A leaf fell like right there, and I
yeah.
kept it. I have it in my room.
Oh, that's where the leaf is from?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's right. It was like the perfect leaf.
It
Yeah.
was, and now it's like.
And now it's folded.
Yeah. So after Hyde Park, we were walking towards Piccadilly Circus, and we got into like the Soho/Carnaby Street area, and that was really fun. We ended up going to this library that ended up being the first library ever in the city of London.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot about
And it was
that.
beautiful.
It was really nice.
And we all walked in because I needed to pee. Shout out to our little grupito on Discord because that's how we met Leah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like
Shout out
helping
to
us
Leah.
Shout out,
out.
Leah, we love you.
So we went to Nando's and we had five. Like
Yes.
I really like
Yeah,
Nando's.
yeah.
It was like
Nando's
so
was great.
good.
Nando's is
And
awesome.
like that goes across the board for like all London food, I think. And like
Yes.
they offer so many vegan stuff. But halloumi
Yes.
cheese, the halloumi
Oh.
cheese in Nando's,
Oh, I never
like
tried
I
it.
think changed our life.
Incredible.
I'll never stop thinking about
No,
it.
absolutely.
I think that's like the highlight of London for me. One of the highlights was
The
the
halloumi,
cheese.
absolutely.
The
I
cheese.
agree.
Yeah.
The cheese was the.
And I was a
of the
diehard
whole
directioner, so it was nice
don't
to
know
go.
about that.
We went to sleep after that. We knocked out. We woke up the next day.
And had breakfast.
And had
I
breakfast.
think this is the day where we went to the hospital, right?
Yeah, that is the day we went to the hospital.
For my finger.
So
And it was a
we went to the Breakfast
delicious
Club
breakfast.
Hoxton. Fire.
So good.
So good.
So
Their
good.
hash browns.
The
are, like,
latte
out of
that
this
I
world.
had, fire.
I'm so fucking happy right now. And then
Oh, there we go.
Oh, the St.
St.
Paul.
Paul's Cathedral. That was
So
beautiful.
That was
Really nice.
gorgeous.
So that's where Princess Diana got married.
Yeah.
So that was wild to see in person. We saw the Golden Chambers, and we also walked how many steps up?
512.
512 or something.
Oh,
like that, all the way up.
And then I have scoliosis, and I almost died going up those damn stairs. Like I thought I could do it because my back was already in so much pain from the walking of like the last day. So I went up these damn stairs. I should have taken the elevator, but
Nice.
it's definitely worth it to go up. I would
Yeah.
say. I was dying. I was not feeling good.
And then we made it to the
Yay!
top.
And the view was beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Karaoke bar.
Took an Uber to the karaoke bar.
We all
That
slept
was
in the
fun.
Uber, and then
What was this place called? Something
Karaoke
hall. Karaoke hall. And it was like, but it's like it's
LGBT friendly.
yeah. It was awesome.
I did my classic Nicki Minaj.
yeah, get that fat ass out. Yeah, we all getting fucked up.
I showed myself.
Everybody was having such an
It was
amazing
hype.
time.
It was hype.
Oh, we had like fire vegan pizza from
Oh my
upstairs
God, it
that
was
she
so
bring it
good.
down. So we ate in the hotel lobby and we called it a night.
It just keeps going.
Shout out Michi, by the way. She made the entire itinerary.
God.
It was awesome.
Bro, it was crazy.
We just followed.
It
the
was
lead.
wild.
You guys need to get yourself a friend like me, for real.
So day 3, we went to the train station for the
King's
Harry Potter
Cross.
for
We
the
went
Harry
to
Potter
King's
thingy.
Cross.
Richmond.
We saw platform 9 3/4. That was so cool. This was my favorite day. Because then from there, we ate at the King's Cross station. It was okay.
Yeah, it was cute.
fine.
It was cute.
And then after that, we went to Abbey Road.
Yes. Oh my God. That was
Oh, there you
so
iconic.
Abbey
was
Road.
cool.
I cried.
You had a little moment.
Yeah, I blubbered
It
like
was
a baby,
beautiful.
and it was just like it was like we were there for like an hour.
No,
I think.
literally, just like
just
taking
like
it all
staring.
in.
Yeah, staring.
Just
We
staring
wrote
at
on
the
wall.
sidewalk.
It was just so crazy.
And
And
it was
even
a-
thinking about it, I get emotional.
It was
awesome.
a beautiful day. It was such a pretty day too.
So good.
Also, this was your first time, right, in Europe?
Yeah, the first time
In Europe,
ever.
period?
Yeah.
Wow.
This is like my
Yeah.
dream come true.
What an
like,
iconic start.
That's why I like cried that day because I was like, oh my god,
You're
like,
like,
I'm
you're here.
And then we went to Richmond.
Which is
Oh,
where
there.
Ted Lasso takes place. You guys need to watch that show. It's amazing,
Yeah.
incredible, wholesome. You'll feel amazing when you watch it. So cute and like so like quaint.
Yes.
Wow.
After Richmond, we took that fat train back to the hotel because we had to get ready for
Oh, that's right. Was
Emma
fantastic.
was what started the trip.
Absolutely not. It was mad. So realistic. Absolutely bonkers.
I literally felt like they were right there,
Yeah.
like right in front of us.
Everything was just so good. Like the venue is like so colorful. Like it
Yeah.
was just such an experience.
And we were also down in the pit, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we were
we
in the
did dance.
dancing.
floor.
We couldn't film the stage or anything. They're not like people got kicked out for filming. We got to see that.
On to day 4. And we're still in
And
London.
it was
And this is our last day in
chaotic.
London.
It was Harry Potter day.
That was
I
crazy.
cried here too. A lot of tears.
Michelle was just crying the entire
Yeah,
thing.
I'm a big Harry Potter
I
fan.
mean, your
so-
dreams were coming
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Literally,
No, no,
like-
like just the feeling, and you didn't. I don't think you caught this, but like before this, you're in a room and they're just talking to you, and they're like, "Oh, let's go through the Great Hall." And I was like, "Oh, okay, like whatever."
Aw.
But it was actually the
Great Hall!
Yeah, that's what it said.
This was really magical. Like I'm not like I'm a fan of Harry Potter, but like obviously you're a way bigger fan than I am, and it
Yeah.
was still such
So,
an emotional
yeah.
experience because like we all grew up with this, you know. It was crazy.
I had never read the books or seen the movies, and I still like felt like I was in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm the same as Trey.
I'm reading them now,
Yeah.
guys.
I'm gonna make editing Lucas cue really dramatic music because we had to rush to the London Eye after this.
Yes. Oh my god.
god, that was insane.
Ubers in London and honestly in Europe in general are just very unreliable.
Super.
And so like you'll get like a person and then they'll cancel on you. You'll get another person, they'll cancel on you, whatever. So it was like 30 minutes straight of just Ubers canceling on us and we having to get and like waiting 12 minutes, them canceling, whatever. So then we had to make it to the London Eye and it was an hour away and they closed at 5 and we were leaving at 4. So it was like, oh my god, like what are we gonna do? But it's okay because we had the power on our side and we ended up making it in the last like 2 minutes before they closed. And it was a beautiful, beautiful
The lady, when we scanned our tickets, she was like, "Wow, you guys almost didn't make it." And we're like,
Yeah, we were wheezing up and above it, like.
Well, you pitched the mission to the Uber driver.
You did.
Yes, that's
good.
right.
That's good.
The London Eye was so magical. Tip: make friends with your pod neighbors.
Oh my
So
God,
you can
yes.
Get photos of each other.
We got
But yeah, and then we walked around. The sunset was so
so
gorgeous.
beautiful.
It's like it was.
We got
Like,
out
it's
the
just so crazy how like that was our last day in London,
Yeah.
and like it really couldn't. Like we had such a beautiful ending to that part of the
Truly,
trip.
honestly.
Yeah.
Like it could have been raining that day.
Yeah,
and it didn't.
And it
Such
didn't.
a nice sunset.
And it was so
It was so
beautiful.
magical.
Stupidest is not a word.
Stupider and stupidest are real words in good standing. Suck my dick and balls.
We went to the gay bar.
Oh, Club G-A-Y. Because
Insert Liam Payne.
yes. In true directioner fashion, we had to go where Liam Payne went in 2011.
Yeah. Honestly, it was so much fun.
It really was. It was
Yeah.
awesome.
And then that's where started the whole debacle of like how many shots you guys took.
Oh, right, because I took 11 and Michi took 8.
We took the same amount.
We
This has
did.
been
Took the
going
same
on
amount.
for weeks.
I love you and
then I had a drink, and then I had 3 more shots.
My love.
Dude,
I wouldn't lie to you about this because, like,
Dude,
we're
yes.
both,
Yes,
like,
you would.
we take pride in this
No,
stuff.
you would lie to me about this. Yes,
like,
you would.
I don't think she would, my
I
love.
really wouldn't lie
Yeah,
about it.
I don't care about anything Lucas says.
Yes, I wouldn't lie to you about it, and you took one more shot than me. Stop fighting!
Look at me in the eye. Look at me in the eye. Look at me in the eye. No one cares.
Okay, but can we talk about how like we weren't even phased?
No,
Even after all of that,
literally.
like we won at the end of the day. We both won.
No, honestly, yeah.
True.
Like seriously.
Like, we were really unfazed.
No, like and like what?
Yeah.
Hey, who takes that many shots and like doesn't
Why are we
die?
bragging about it?
I don't know.
I think we should get help.
I think so.
No, wait. Because they've been fighting about this for a whole month now.
They just made up like
and then-
right now.
And now they just made up on camera. Like they haven't been fighting about this for the last month. Like what the hell just happened?
Final words on London.
London was amazing.
London was-
Magical.
I'll move
Magical
tomorrow.
is a perfect place.
I would totally move to London. That was
Yeah.
crazy. The next country.
Amsterdam! We went to Amsterdam after London. We took a train. We woke up really early and then we were all
Delirious.
yeah, delirious.
Oh,
There we
it was
go.
crazy. They were so annoying.
You guys, we were not well rested the entire trip at all.
And then Michi and I were doing our makeup in the
train.
Yeah.
Jesus fuck.
Why Jesus fuck? Because she kept waking up on her own and she'd be like, what? Why are you waking me up? And like screaming at us.
What? Okay.
Because you guys kept waking me up.
No,
with your loud noises.
What, my brush touching my face? Anyway,
Friction.
whatever.
London was like Michi's like dreams coming true. Like she saw everything that she wanted to see, and I think Amsterdam was where Cela got to like really live her like truth and dream. When we went to the Van Gogh Museum,
I cried. I did cry.
So it was her turn to
I
cry.
was really emotional. I've always wanted to go to the Van Gogh Museum ever since I was like a little girl. So that was like, that was really special.
Because that's your favorite painting, right? The sunflowers?
Yeah.
And you saw it in real life. And then we went to the Seine River Cruise.
Oh my god! Wait,
Right? Seine?
What just happened?
What was it?
that's Paris. And it's Seine.
Fuck, then what was the one that we did?
It was a
in
canal
Amsterdam.
cruise.
Canal
Oh, just
cruise.
canal. We did a canal cruise. It was so beautiful.
And it was just so nice. And it was like chilly, but it wasn't like unbearable. Because there was no cover, so we were just like out and about.
Yeah.
You know.
And I loved it. We learned like fun facts about the city, and everyone was so kind. It was so relaxing.
It was
you
very
know?
calm.
It was beautiful. I
Yeah.
loved that. I think that was like one of the highlights too. Is that canal cruise. It was beautiful.
It was also perfect weather.
Yeah, and it was so inexpensive. Like all of these things sound like you know, like it's not. That was $10 a person.
Yeah, literally. So
Like
Everything just feels very intentional in Amsterdam.
yeah, that is such a good way to
Yeah.
put it.
Yeah.
Intentional.
yeah,
I like
everything
that.
serves a purpose, and
Yeah.
everybody just like you understand why it's like such a calm
Yeah,
city too. Everyone's just like they're just happy with what they got.
There's no like disturbing the peace there, you know.
Yeah.
We
Oh.
went to the
this
red
can't wait.
light district. And what happens in the red light district stays in the red light district.
That was Amsterdam, you guys. Beautiful little.
Shout out to Amsterdam.
So after a canceled train, we managed to hop on another one towards Paris, which had a stop in Brussels. It was just very chaotic, and we ended up just all having different seats.
So then me and Michi are sitting together and we're playing a game of like, oh, let's go through like our camera roll, and like if I land on a picture, you tell me an interesting story. We land on a picture of Michi like her like early modeling days, and she was telling me the story, and I was like, damn, no way. And I like go back to try to get a closer look.
Like, wow.
I was like, holy shit, wow. Her luggage, which by the way, this woman fills her luggage to the brim.
It's like a 50-pound luggage.
Like,
Oh my
and it's
God.
a carry-on. Her carry-on was 50 pounds. Freaking falls out of the sky onto my fucking face. And I go, it literally felt like a freaking like sitcom. My glasses flew to the other side of the freaking train. And then I get my thing, I'm like, it's fine. I'm glad my glasses didn't break. And she's like, okay, good, because I was really concerned. But now that I know you're okay, I'm gonna laugh. And she just freaking laughed for 30 minutes after. And I was like, no,
From my perspective, it just he just looked so happy, leaning back. Wow!
like, holy
Like,
shit,
we were having
this
such a
picture,
good-
wow.
And then it was like the cartoons where like a ton of bricks like falls on.
I wish me and Cela were there. Like
Yeah.
Paris, the city of love.
Paris.
After that, we got our Uber to the Airbnb that we were staying at, which
Such a
was so
beautiful
great. It
Airbnb.
really was so great.
Very pretty.
I fought for this Airbnb.
It was
so
like
hard.
cute little Parisian apartment, like
And like it felt like very authentic, like we were, you know,
living in Paris.
Yeah, it was really cool.
We went to Crazy Horse.
Oh yeah.
Because we got there a little bit late because of the canceled train. We were supposed to go to the Louvre, but we missed our Louvre reservation, so we just went to the next thing on the itinerary, which was Crazy Horse.
The shows that we saw in Amsterdam was for the male gaze. Well, like that night was like for the female gaze. Just like it was stunning.
It was
like
just
beautiful.
And we saw the Eiffel Tower for the first time when we were riding home from Crazy Horse. It was just there.
going to the restaurant.
Oh.
Yeah. No, but it was so cool.
Okay, go. Just say it off camera.
Tree.
Wait.
Tree, so what do you think of the Eiffel Tower? Is she big or small? Was that bad? Yeah. Hey, Tree. So don't say. Wait, so did you think it was big or small, the Eiffel Tower?
I think she's the perfect size.
Aw. What about Big Ben?
Mid.
Day three.
Day three.
Started with
Pink Mama.
Oh my
That
god.
So good.
The
Worth the
best
hype.
restaurants
Of the entire trip. I
Of the
feel like.
entire trip, arguably one of the best restaurants I've ever eaten at. Period. It
So
was
good.
so good, and the drinks were so good too.
The drinks were so good. It's one of those restaurants that you see a lot on Instagram that sometimes it's like, oh, like, is the food gonna be good? Because it's like some people just go to take pictures, right? But this was really
top
good.
tier,
Oh, that's
and
great.
it was a beautiful location. Like there was windows everywhere. The sunlight was shining through. It was just such great vibes. Like,
You take a spoonful and your eyes roll back.
oh my
Oh.
god.
We did Paris bar crawl.
It was like probably my favorite thing of the whole trip was that bar crawl. It was incredible.
Met good people.
Yes, we met incredible people. The tour guides were so funny.
He opened
Bruh.
the door mid Uber and like telling people, y'all guys, let me chill. Like, girl, what? We got so lucky that the Uber driver was so chill and like nice about it though.
Do you want us to be pasta?
You want us to participate in the pasta?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Like be there.
Be the pasta?
Yes.
Be the pasta. I like that. Okay, I'll be the pasta.
Whatever you want, dude. I'm fucked up.
Yeah. I'll be the pasta.
Okay, bro. I do not remember that.
Inside joke,
Tiana
inside
was so drunk.
I was out of it. I don't know what was going on. I think it was because I had the pasta at Pink Mama and it just like stayed within me.
Well, we woke up the next day and went to Musée d'Orsay, and it was really pretty. I loved it.
And Paris is the place where you should surround yourself with as much art as possible. It is that place.
Oh, we got scammed. Yeah.
the thing.
Time to review right now. It's been a long time.
You can go ahead.
This was so funny. So we leave the museum, and I'm like, you know what, guys? Like, fuck it. Like, let's just take these little bike rides. Like, it'll be like, if the weather's nice, we'll get like a cute little.
And we had gone so far
Yeah,
in the
without
trip,
it.
no scamming.
At all.
Like, we were
I
so
mean,
proud of ourselves.
Honest, to be fair, that guy was fucking good. He
Yeah,
was
no,
good.
it said it was $25, which was like
Total.
you know, Marcelo knows nothing about
Yeah,
this, by the
And
way.
he
Wait, what?
switches.
Just-
Yeah,
Just
he
right, right.
stops. He starts telling me like, oh, like we
I
need
found
to
out
pay
later.
now before you drop me off. And we were just like, okay, cool. Like I don't have cash. He's like, oh, you need cash. And he's okay. I'll drop you off at the ATM. The man drops us off at the ATM. As I'm going to get the money out, he stops me, switches the paper, the laminated paper of prices, and he's like 25 per person.
Yeah. yeah.
What? I didn't know about this.
I knew about it
She
later
told
too.
me specifically not to tell you.
Yeah.
25 per
Me
person.
neither.
This man watches me going to the ATM and stands there as we extract 100 euros. I give it to him and he starts laughing. He's like, haha, thank you.
I was
Like,
tricky,
I
yeah.
turned around to Triana. I'm like, you know what? It's part of the
It
experience.
is, it is.
Like,
We had
it
to get
happened.
scammed at some
Yeah.
point.
They were like, we got scammed. I'm like, it was $25. It's not that bad.
I think that was everything we did that night, no?
Yeah, I think so.
But it was so nice. I really liked it. This was the second to last day in Paris, so it was a nice, you know, putting
semi-closing. Yeah, like tying up all the knots.
Yeah. I'm like thinking back on our trip, like damn, it was like nice as hell.
And then we went to the Dean River Cruise.
I think what was cool with this package was it was very affordable because we even got a trip to the Eiffel Tower afterwards.
We got recognized, me and Tree, from a fan, and it was a really sweet interaction.
Lucas loved it so much.
I loved it so much. It was the
thinking
best.
about it,
I talk about this also in a video diary that I did. Truly, like, so special to see that and witness it and be a part of it. So
it was nice to feel like our efforts with what we do with the channel are validated outside of like ourselves, and that people can recognize us and like love what we do. And it was great to be a part of that experience.
Yeah, and it was also because we picked that restaurant at random.
At random.
And it happened, so I was like, wow.
It was meant to be, yeah. And it was so nice to like see the smile on his face too. He had such a very sweet smile, and like he was so kind.
And in Paris.
In Paris,
like, it just
literally
really
like
puts things
across
into
the
perspective
world.
for you guys.
Absolutely.
Like, you really, like, that's so cool. He's probably watching right now.
Honestly,
Hi.
we love you, King.
That was
we went back to
it.
the hotel.
And we left the next morning.
Yay!
Woo!